Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man in 100 grand, Doc Garcia, and it's Thanksgiving, and just out here chilling with the fam. It's always good to, you know, be around family from time to time. Making this video to basically speak about, once again, speak about marriage and having children and all of that good stuff. So as a lot of y'all know, I'm like a stone's throw away from being 40. I turn 39 next month and about to be 40 next year. I mean, at this point in life, I have options. When it comes to dating, I have options. Not saying that, you should be a player or any of that and be out here in the field, just out here dating mad chicks and all of that. Not saying that. But it brings me to an epiphany or something. It brings me to realize that once you stop caring about chasing women, once you just focus on you and building you, that's when girls start trying to chase you. I'm not even going to get into detail about all of that, but my brother got options. Here's the thing. Maybe in my 20s, I might have been, happy about that. Maybe in my 20s, I might have been like, oh man, I got options. Oh, girl, I can date X amount of girls or whatever. But at my age right now, I really don't care. Come up here to Atlanta, see my family for Thanksgiving. Got certain girls, got certain girls from high school trying to get at me. Got some of my sister's friends trying to get at me, etc., etc. But I don't want no parts of that. I've been living by myself my entire life. I've been the lone wolf my entire life, and everybody is like, "Well, you about to be 40. Why haven't you settled down with a chick? Why haven't you gotten married, etc., etc., etc.?" And the truth is that I've gotten too used to my own peace, gotten too used to living on my own, got too used to I gotten too used to not putting up with people's shit. And to be honest, at this age, when you spent your entire life rolling solo, you really don't want to get into a marriage. You really don't want to live with a woman. You really don't want to get into a relationship or do any of that, because I mean, I like to travel light, like it's also the reason why I don't have pets, also the reason why I don't have a child, etc., etc., because you know I like to keep things streamlined. I don't like to make myself vulnerable at all. So there's that. People be like, oh, well, you can't be afraid to, open up your heart to somebody and all of that. But I've done that multiple times, and multiple times I've been hurt. So, yeah, I'm not in no rush to have, I'm not trying to have no kids. I'm not trying to have a wife or any of that, because if I do, then I'll be put in a position where I have to be something more. I have to be something that that I'm not, and to be honest, at this age in my life, especially at this juncture where, you know, women can take care of themselves and all of that, I don't want to be put in a position where I have to be a provider for a grown ass woman. You have so many that say, okay, I need a man that's a provider. I need a man that has this kind of job, that has this, and this. So you're a guy, you pretty much have to live up to that. If you're a guy, you pretty much have to live up to this Disney Prince image, this fucking this image where you have to provide and do all of that, and just who you are as a man just isn't enough. So I don't want to go through that. I don't want to have to provide for anybody. I haven't provided for nobody but my damn self my entire life, for the most part. And it's already hard enough that I'm out here working every day, working to the bone. You need to have kids, and they'd be like, oh, you need to have kids. I'm like, why? Oh, so you could pass down your legacy. What is my legacy? I'm a blue collar regular man. What legacy are we talking about? So when people be like, pass down your legacy, there are many ways to pass down your legacy. But I can't see myself having kids, especially at this point. Especially at this point where I have lived on my own, enjoyed my peace my entire life. Especially when I see stuff like my best friend committing suicide, being separated from his kids and all, because his ex-wife cheated on him and took his daughter away from him. So I see stuff like that. I see stuff like, how much it costs to raise one kid throughout 18 years of their life. And I don't think I got that in me. Not at this point in my life. I don't think ever. I'm at the age now, when it comes to relationship and marriage, it's either shit or get off the pot. And I think I'm about to get off the pot when it comes to that. I haven't met one woman out here, not one, who has the personality, who has the spirit, who has the proper decorum for me to reproduce and have children with. I haven't met one out here who I think is good enough to marry, is good enough to forsake any other woman for, because, let me tell you something, man. Just going on dates sucks. If you with a woman, period, it's gonna suck for the simple fact, as a man, that you're gonna have to pay for something. You're gonna have to pay for going out to eat. You're gonna have to pay for going on dates. You're gonna have to pay. If you married to her, you're gonna have to be a provider. As a man, you're gonna have to pay. It's inevitable, and I don't want to fucking pay for any woman, period. Then on top of that, you have children. You have the child factor, and I don't think I can be out here working an extra 2 or 3 jobs to provide for a child. Now I could, but do I really feel like doing it when I got the option not to? I don't think so. So there's that. And then people ask, why aren't you married? Why don't you have kids? Why aren't you married? Well, number one, the concept of marriage, you can't talk about the concept of marriage without talking about the concept of divorce. And almost every marriage that I've ever seen has ended in divorce. There's that. And number two, I don't think that I want somebody living in my personal space for the rest of my life. I like the fact of, if I see somebody, I get a chance to go elsewhere or go home, have my free time to myself, not have to explain myself to anyone, etc. I love that type of freedom. I love the type of freedom where I could just get up and go and do whatever I want without having to explain it to anybody. I love the fact that, and then when it comes to kids, I got love for kids, I do. But I like the fact that I get to wake up in the middle of the night and it's silence. You don't hear no crying, you don't hear none of that. So it's a bittersweet feeling as far as like not wanting to be in relationships and not, having options and all of that. Is it good to have options? Yeah. But I'm at the point in life right now, I don't even want to exercise those options. In my 20s, I might have been like, oh man, well, let me link up with a lot of these girls because I can get some ass or whatever. But I done got enough ass in my lifetime to not really care. I done got enough in my lifetime to not be intrigued by what these females are bringing to the table, if they bring anything to the table at all. So, yeah, that's my little semi-rant on marriage and children on the cusp of 40. And, for those who do get married for the right reasons and they find the right person and they can reproduce and all that, for those who do it with the right person for the right reasons, hey, mad respect. But most people do it for the wrong reasons. And, especially around my age, and they'll expedite a relationship or partnership that's not meant to be. I'm not going to put myself in that position, ever. I don't care how old I get. Well, that's my little peace of mind. It's your boy Doc Garcia, signing out. Peace.